Shalom. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect out there that's laboring on and believing the names of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakwadash. To USA Shalom. This is the brother Amaran from the GMS Charlotte camp, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakwadash. And I just wanted to do a brief lesson, giving my take on these recent shootings that have been, all in the news, and just pretty much let you know that, hey, these are all sanctioned by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, because we are in the time of judgment, and the Most High is allowing Esau pretty much to, be let loose so that he can bring forth his agenda, all right? And there's no coincidence that, with the recent blood moon that took place last week, all of a sudden you're seeing these different string of shootings take place. You had the one, with the recent one with the school kids that got shot up. Then you had the one in California, and you had the one up in Buffalo, with the grocery store incident where the Edomite went up in there and shot all them elderly jakes, man. All right, but these are all judgments that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is bringing, because look, we're in the time of judgment, man. All right, and I just want to get a few scriptures to touch on that and bring out a few points. So this is the book of 2nd Ezra 15:1. It says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true." And this is why we're always out here, going into the scriptures, breaking it down, so that the people can understand the times that we're in, man. All right, we are living in prophetic times, letting you know that the Lord, Yahweh Shah, who the word and he calls Jesus Christ, is on his way back. But before he comes, all right, this devil has to be let loose. All right, he has to, pretty much, go on and be allowed to bring in his new world order, because that's all the plans of the Most High, to usher in the real new world order, which is Yahweh Shah bringing in this regime change, man. All right. So all these things that, you're seeing take place, they're going to ramp up, man. Things are going to get worse. They're going to get way worse before they get better. But at the end of the day, all these things that are happening are written in the scriptures, man. All right. But see, the people don't want to listen. They don't want to hear what is being brought out of these scriptures, because that it goes against what they've been taught of what the Bible is contained, what's contained in the Bible, man. All right. Verse 3, "Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, for all the unfaithful shall die in the unfaithful." And that's why we don't really give a damn who believes and who doesn't, because at the end of the day, we see that the prophecies are taking place, man. So just like it tells you in Romans 3:3, so what if some did not believe with the, matter of fact, let me just get it. Romans 3:3. "For what if some did not believe?" It says, "Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua without effect? God forbid, yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mayest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged." And what is the thing that we're telling our people that they don't want to hear? The number one thing that we're telling them is that Esau Edom is the damn devil. The so-called white man is the devil, and he's showing you, and he's gonna really show you when these things pick up, man. All right. So these recent, these recent events that are taking place are just another indicator to let you know that, hey, man, this devil is about to show his horns, man. All right. And it's funny that nobody wants to acknowledge, dealing with these shootings, that they always want to make Jake, the so-called Negro, the black man, the face of terror. But when you look at these string of shootings, man, they're all Edomites, man. All right. They are all Edomites for the most part, okay? So that goes to show you that this man, is clearly the man of perdition, man. He's the man of sin, because this dude, he has to kill, man, all right? But see, our people don't want to accept that, but the Most High is going to turn things up so much to where you're going to have no choice but to see that this man is truly the devil, man, all right? And if you still don't want to accept that fact, then the Most High is going to let this devil destroy your ass, man, because understand, The Most High is with Esau doing this, man. All right? He has no problem letting this devil be let loose on you people, man. All right? And here's the proof of that real quick. Let me get this in Psalms 17 and 13. It says, "Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword." And who is the wicked? Talking about Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right? He is the sword of the Most High. And he is being let loose on all you wicked-ass Jake out here that don't want to get right and repent and turn back to the Most High. It says, "From men which are thy hands," showing you that, hey, there's men on this earth that are playing the role of the sword for the Most High. And that's Esau, Edom. All right? The wicked, man. It says, "O Lord, from men of the world, which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure, they are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes." Right, and the main point being that, hey, Esau still has the nation of Israel, which is that hidden treasure, all right? Because we're the Most High's chosen people, and we're here in America serving captivity under this man, and he's trying to kill us, man. All right, but everything that he is doing to our people is totally justified by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, all right, because of the wickedness of our people. So back in 2 Ezra 15 and 5, it says, "Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction." And that's what's going on, man. All right, the plagues are sent, as scourges unto the world, man. All right. It said the sword. All right. All this death and destruction that's being brought is happening through the sword, because understand there are many variations of the sword, because the sword is just, a killing instrument. And the Lord is sending that sword out, man. But the main sword being Esau, Edom. It says famine, death, and destruction. And is that not what you're seeing? All right. The supply shortages, food shortages, man. All right. People's anxiety is at an all-time high. All right. They don't know if they're going to be able to, pretty much survive until the next day, how they're going to feed themselves and their family. All right. That's the Most High putting that pressure upon the people, man. All right. "For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and no hurtful works are fulfilled," man. And wickedness is at an all-time high, man. This is worse than the flood, man. What you're witnessing is pure flood behavior, but it says that the wickedness has polluted the whole earth, man. All right? The Most High is angry of what he's seeing down here, man. And this is why he's bringing all this turmoil on the earth, man. All right? "Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them." Right, because the Most High is going to avenge the blood of the Israelites, that are being slain here in America. But as we get closer and closer to the Lord's return, man, you're going to see a lot more Israelites being put to death. But that's how you know that the Most High has Esau in a trick bag, man. Because at the end of the day, while yes, he's allowing you to kill 2/3 of the nation of Israel, you are still, committing a grave error, because you're touching the Lord's, prized possession, man. All right, let me get that real quick. This is Zechariah chapter 2, verse 8. "For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent unto me the nations which spoiled you, for he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye." Right. Because, hey, understand, even though 2/3 of the nation of Israel are still wicked, they're still the Lord's people. All right. So all this death that you're bringing to the nation of Israel, Esau, you're going to have to pay for that on the back end, man. And that's the thing that he has not, thought about, because he thinks that the Most High, is looking the other way when he's committing this mass murder upon Israel, man. All right. And I just want to bring out some statistics, man. All right. Because when you look at, these shootings, man, all right, America leads the league in school shootings, man. You look at the countries, compared to America, America is pushing over almost 300 shootings, man. All right. And these other countries are not even near double digits, man. That lets you know that, hey, America is a bloody city, man. Which the scriptures describe that, man. Matter of fact, let me get it. Salakia. This is the book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 1. It says, "Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not." Right. And that's America to the T, man. America was founded off of rape, robbery, and murder. And, hey, the Israelites' blood are being spilled every single day here in Babylon the Great, man. All right. This place is known as the bloody city, man. All right. It is full of lies and robbery. And this like I said, once again, describes America, man. All right, this place is full of lies, man. And everything that has been, gotten here in America was stolen from, the Israelites, man. All right. And it said the prey departed not, because the nation of Israel is still here in captivity, and we have nothing to show for it, even though we built this whole country up, man. All right. But the main point going back is that, man, hey, Esau has never put the sword down when it came to him slaughtering Jake, man. All right. And there's no coincidence. Hey, this brother was sentenced today, that in the midst of, this whole thing that happened in Buffalo when that Edomite, went up there and murdered all them Jakes, man. All right. And it was racially, motivated, because when you watch the video, that's all he was doing was shooting so-called black people. Because it was in that video, you see he walked up on a Edomite, a so-called white man, and he saw that he was white, and he's like, he told him sorry and kept it moving, man. All right. But this is what America's response was to this, man. All right. It says, in response to the murder of 10 black people in Buffalo by a white supremacist, the U.S. House of Representatives by a vote of 420-1 passed an anti-Jewish bill resolution because the murderer mentioned Jews in his manifesto. He mentioned Jews but murdered black people. All right. So that goes to show you, man, hey, this is all being set up. All right, because they're getting ready to roll on the prophets, man. All right. That goes to show you that if this man committed mass murder on specifically so-called Negroes, why the hell are they passing an anti-Jewish hate bill, man? Because they're about to roll on the prophets, because, hey, they want us off the internet, man. Because like it's being mentioned, all right, Esau is coming down on these streaming services, because like I mentioned in the video before, and I touched on the shooting, man. All right, they had got on Twitch, which is the streaming service that they used, or the shooter used to live stream the killing, man. All right, they got mad at Twitch for allowing that to stay up for as long as it stayed up. And then on top of that, like I said, when you look at his manifesto, or so-called manifesto, look at the picture of his gun, he had nothing but racial slurs on it, and he had wrote nigger, on the gun, here's your reparations, and a bunch of other, tacky ass things, man. But that go to show you that this was set up, man, because they're trying to get the prophets off the internet, man. All right. Matter of fact, before I get that, I want to bring this out too, because this is another thing that was, pushed under the rug, man. All right, they passed a new bill to where they're making it harder to, go get a gun, which, we don't push that. But at the end of the day, they're all setting the stage to pretty much take away all defenses, man. All right. So this is a bill, HR 8. It says to require a background check to every firearm. In the Senate of the United States, it says, this was published in February 28, 2019. It says, received, read the first time, March 4th, 2019, read the second time, and placed on the calendar. It says in the act to require a background check for every firearm, be it enacted by the Senate and House of Representatives of the United States of America and Congress assembled. All right, so pretty much showing that, man, they're trying to, pass these bills to take away, the right to a firearm, man. All right, because when they roll on you Americans, they want you completely defenseless, man. All right, but like I said, man, we see through the lines of what you're doing, Esau. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, let Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Right, we're not oblivious to what's being done behind the scenes, man. because this devil is not slick. We all know that this man is pretty much preparing to roll on the Israelites, man. All right. And so this is why all these different things are happening, because hey, in the midst of, this whole the whole the economic forum, the World Economic Forum, thing that's taking place over there in Sweden, where if you're being up to date with what's being said over there, man, Esau is preparing to take your rights away, man. All right, to track you and pretty much set the stage to implement this charagma, man. All right. So these little things, yes, they are distractions, but at the end of the day, they're little minute things that are going to play into a bigger picture later, man. All right. So let me go back and actually go with, because what you're seeing happening is going to intensify, man. All right, because the Most High, all right, he's about to let these things, go, man. All right, so you're about to see more and more death as we get closer to Yahweh's return, man. This is the book of 2nd Ezra 16 and 17. It says, "Woe is me, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days?" Right, because it's gonna be so much hell out here. You're gonna need Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to provide that hedge of protection around you to be able to survive what's coming, man. Okay. It says, "The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come?" Right, because what's that sound like? That sounds like Jacob's trouble, man. All right. The time where Esau Edom is going to roll on all the Israelites, man, to pretty much to kill off all the Israelites, man. Okay. So you're about to see great horrors come onto this earth, so bad that, like it tells you in the book of Daniel chapter 12, that Michael the archangel is going to have to come down and defend Israel, man, because this devil is about to break out all of what's in his bag, all the AI, the newly created beasts, the pestilences, the plagues, the sword, man. He's about to bring it all out, man, because this is his last hurrah, man. All right. It says, "Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges." Right, because at the end of the day, with all this going on, you still got niggas that are going to be stubborn. That's still not going to repent, man. All right. But as I mentioned, all right, even though, yes, this is Esau, about to unleash this, hey, when you know the full picture, all right, this is the Most High allowing this man to do all these things, man. Okay. So you can't get caught up, in the emotional aspect of how Esau's trying to manipulate you through the media. All right. These people that you're going to see die, man, it's all sanctioned by the Lord. All right. So let me get this. This is 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 6. It says, "The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up." Right. The Lord kills and he makes alive, man. All right. He's the one that's bringing all this death and destruction, man. Okay. Isaiah 45 and 7. "I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things." Right. So this is the Lord that's bringing all these sorrows upon the earth, man. And it's going to intensify, man. These things are going to get bad out here the more and more we get closer to this destruction, man. All right. Things are going to get terrible out here, man. These people are going to bug out. All right. Just flowing in the spirit, Matthew 24 and 12. It says, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Right. Things are gonna go, crazy out here, man. And it's funny when you look up that word, that shall wax cold. It says the translation is psycho. Okay. The waning of love, man. You're gonna truly see the beast-like spirit that's in man when all hell breaks loose, man. Okay. The world is gonna be so dark, and during that time, that, man, people ain't gonna understand why everything is doing, why everything is going the way it's going. But hey, Rockstar Yahweh Shem Shah, he gave us the eye salve to be able to see and to understand why these things are going to take place, because this is judgment. All right, so we're not supposed to be feeling bad when we seeing these people being put to death. Because understand, hey, soon come with all this death happening, best believe you're gonna see people start seeing people whether it be co-workers, whether it be family, friends, whoever, your neighbor, whoever, man. All right, you're gonna start seeing people you recognize being knocked off, man. So you can't get emotional about what's happening, man. All right. This is the book of Job, chapter 4, verse 7. It says, "Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off?" Right. Because everybody that you're seeing being put to death, that was all judgment from Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. So you can't get in your feelings when you start seeing it, because it's easy to watch this from afar when you don't know the people. But how much more when those deaths start hitting close to home, when you actually know these people that are being put to death, man? Then what, man? Are you going to question your how about Shem Yahushua? Are you going to turn from him because he starts, whacking your mom or your brother, your sister, whoever? All right, you got to stand firm in Yahweh Shem Yahushua and understand, man, that these things must happen. All right. So I just want to talk about that in the spirit. Lord willing, this was edifying. All right, I'm gonna close this out by giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua B'Shem Kwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders, a great millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect. Until next time, I say shalom.